Good evening, everyone. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head for the Data Analytics and Data Science Master course at IIM Skills. First of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for this particular session, along with my coordinator, Mr. Jatin Sahnan, who is an experienced data analyst. And while being one of the leading faculty members for this course, he also runs his own data analytics firm. Okay. So before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. So Jatin sir will be giving you all the information that you need to know about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth that this field offers you. And at the end of this session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak and you can ask all the questions that you want to either Jatin sir or to me. And I really hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. And my simple request would be to make this session as much interactive as possible. Try asking your questions, okay? And try to stay till the end of the session. So, without further ado, let's begin today's class. Over to you, Jatin sir.
Hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you're audible.
All right. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Jatin Sahnan. As Vikas introduced, I'm one of the faculty members with IM Skills for Data Analytics and Data Science Master courses. And I'll be going through your analytics orientation today. We will be discussing about types of data analytics, how data analytics methodology works, what are the applications of data analytics. We'll understand the difference between data analytics and data science, and also some of the extra USPs that we as IM Skills are offering you, and how placements will work, and some data related to our past placements. And having said that, after that, we'll have a Q&A round, as Vikas said, where you can ask questions and queries. Whatever you have in your mind, please feel free to ask anything, even if someone else has asked the same question and you're not able to, you still have some doubts, you can please don't hesitate, ask it again. We will answer it so that you can make an informed decision. And post that, Vikas will take up all the administrative information where he would explain you what kind of batches we have, what is the administrative fee, how the online portal works, and all curriculum related stuff. All right. So let's start. Let's dive in. Now, IM Skills is one of the leading online education services. We are headquartered in New Delhi. We are a completely online education institution. And we have presence in 45 plus countries. And when I say 45 plus countries, then I mean we have students from 45 different countries, 45 plus countries across the globe. So we have almost worldwide presence when it comes to our students and our alumni. Now, before understanding anything, let's first understand what are different types of analytics, data analytics that we can carry out. And we can either carry out one of them or two of them together or three of them together or four of them together. That depends on the situation we are in or the business problem we have at hand or whatever has been asked from us. It depends on that which type of analytics we are carrying out. But broadly, data analytics is divided or segregated into four different types. The first is descriptive analytics, which is basically nothing but the summary of your historical data. So you have an historical data set. Say, for example, you have a company and that company has sales and marketing data for last 5 years. You take that data, you summarize that data, and you observe the changes that have occurred over the duration of those 5 years. That is known as descriptive analytics. All right. So you have some historical data, you summarize the data and observe the changes that has happened over that period of time. Now, these changes can be positive and negative, where you have to observe all the changes, both positive and negative, because we have to increase the positive changes and we have to diminish the negative changes or eliminate the negative changes, right? So that falls under descriptive analytics. Then comes diagnostic analytics, which is second type of analytics. In this, we move one step further, we drill further. We have a historical data, we summarize it, and we observe positive and negative changes. And then we investigate the reasons that are behind those positive and negative changes. Right? What reasons led to those positive changes or negative changes over that period of time? We investigate those reasons as well so that we know what we have to do to improve the positives and what we have to do to decrease or diminish the negatives, right? Number three is predictive analytics, where what we do is based on the pattern recognition in that historical data, we observe some patterns, and based on those patterns, we apply algorithms like linear regression, and we forecast the future trends. We predict what is going to happen in the future for a particular value. It can be what will be our future demand or what will be the future revenue. It, it depends on what we are forecasting, but that is what falls under predictive analytics, where we use the historical data to forecast the future trend. And number four is prescriptive analytics. Now we what in prescriptive analytics, it's basically a conjecture of all the above. Sometimes it can be used alone as well, where a company already has some summaries going on and they want you to prescribe the strategy and the actions in order to uh, you know diminish the negative results and enhance the positive results that they have observed by doing descriptive analytics or diagnostic analytics. So that is what prescriptive analytics is, where you have observations, you have some data insights, and you recommend actions based on those insights and observations. All right. Now, in entirety, data and data analytics is a field. Because can you just mute everyone?
Done, sir.
Uh, in entirety, if you look at data analytics is a field which is above the conventional setting of segregation of sectors or industries or different departments. So data analytics does not fall under a particular industry or under a particular department. It, data analytics is applicable to any industry, be it pharma, manufacturing, or hospitality. You name the industry, data analytics is applicable to that industry. And within that industry, within a company, data analytics is not part of a particular department. Data analytics can assist finance. Data analytics can assist HR. Data analytics can assist sales and marketing. Data analytics can assist supply chain. So data analytics is above the conventional segregation of these departments and industries. And that is why there is a standardized process for any data analytics process, be any project, be any data analytics project you're dealing, or be any scenario, be any business problem, the methodology, the process to follow the data collection, it remains the same. All right. Because can you just, for the while of the presentation, change the setting to that no one can unmute themselves?
Sure, sir.
Yeah. All right. So Starting with the process, the first step in the process is data collection. Now, data collection, as the name serves, and for any data study, obviously you need relevant data first. All right. So for data collection, the important characteristics are 2 points that you have to focus on. Number one, you collect relevant data because if you collect irrelevant data, your analysis will not be efficient. Your data should be relevant to your field of study or to your uh, hello.
If anybody does this again, I'm just gonna remove them. So please refrain yourself from doing that. People have took out time to like attend this session, so do not do this.
So please remove the people who are not interested.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
This
when
is
you
the
I'm just going
disturbance
to do
and the
that.
time waste also.
yeah, all right, done. All right, okay. So I was discussing. Sorry. Yeah, I was discussing about the process. So data collection process involves gathering relevant data. As I told, the data that has we are collecting should be relevant to what we are studying. What is a business problem? So if we are looking for a sales or marketing study, we should be getting data relevant to sales and marketing. Or we are doing a supply chain study, so we should be gathering data relevant to supply chain, right? So we have to gather relevant data. And number two, the data should be from various sources. You should have data from at least more than one source because it is very important that if you're collecting data from only one source, then that data will be biased, because that data would represent the point of view of that particular source. So you have to get data from different sources so that you have different angles to the same story and you can correlate the data, you can connect that data together to understand what is happening, what does one field has an effect on the other. And that is why gathering relevant data from different sources encompasses the first step, that is your data collection step. All right. The second step is data cleaning. Data cleaning involves now you have gathered data from different sources, right? It is not necessary that these data would be in same format. Also, it is not necessary that the data would be accurate or data would be clean, right? The data will have a lot of inaccuracies, the data will not have inconsistencies, there will be missing values, there will be duplicates that are part of that data. And that is why data cleaning is very important. Data cleaning step involves you remove all the inaccuracies, you remove all the inconsistencies, and you bring all the data into one standard format, right? The data that you've collected from different sources, it can be different formats. It can be PDF, it can be Word file, it can be an Excel file, or some JSON or XML or an HTML file. We don't know that because we are just collecting data, raw data. Now we have to bring them in a standardized format so that we can treat them equally, right? And that is what encompasses data cleaning. Then we move on to data integration part. Now you have, say, different data from 5 different sources, and you have already cleaned them. So now you have 5 clean tables from 5 sources. Now, if you start doing analysis, you'll have to do analysis on each of them differently. You have to carry out the analysis 5 times, which is redundant. Number one, waste time, waste resources. Number two, you'll not be able to do any cross analysis or be able to check the effect of one on the other. So, what do? You combine the data into a one unified view. So you are combining all the 5 tables from 5 different sources, which are clean, into a one clean unified view. And that is data integration. All right. You have data from different sources and you combine it into a one unified view, one unified table, which you'll be using for analysis. And then this is your fourth step, which you put into. This is your fourth step. Can you Because can't you just do the setting where they cannot unmute themselves as a host
Sir,
Wait,
yes, there
wait,
is an
wait, sir.
option of
Wait,
that.
wait.
Yes, sir. Please remove that.
until yeah, that is fine. Okay. So after we integrate the data, now we have one unified view of data. And now we move on to data analysis, all right, which is our fourth step, which is about applying statistical and computational methods to extract insights, right? We apply different algorithms, we do different types of statistical tests, and then we get those results and we extract insights, we make some observations. This is our analysis part. And then we move on to interpretation because these observations are technical. We, in this course, as a data analyst, you will learn how to interpret or observe, make observations, how to generate insights, how to interpret statistical results, because that is your job, right? You will understand those. But people who will be seeing the reports are not analysts. So you need to interpret this observations and these analytical results and draw conclusions out of it and interpret in a way where anyone who's reading the report is able to understand your analysis, right? That falls under data interpretation. And then after this comes the two most important steps in a data analytics process, which is data visualization and data reporting. All right. Now, visualization is presenting findings in different visual formats like graphs, charts. You create graphs, you create charts, you create different views using BI tools. And reporting, obviously, you take your charts and graphs and your data, whatever conclusions and observations and the statistical tests, those results, and you compile it in a structured report format, and you share those reports with your stakeholders or with your team leaders or with your CEO or with the client, whoever has asked you to do that. And reporting basically involves collecting everything and putting it in a structured reporting format, right? Now, why I say that data visualization and reporting are the most important steps? Why? It's together, it's known as BI, business intelligence. And why it is the most important step is because the collection of data that you have done, you have collected data from relevant sources and then you have cleaned it very efficiently, you have integrated it well, you have done an efficient analysis and done a brilliant interpretation. But if you have created irrelevant graphs or below average graphs and you have compiled a below average report, your study will be rejected. Why? Because any the client or the CEO or your team leader or the stakeholders are only looking at the report. They are not looking at how you collected the data or how you cleaned it or how you carried out the analysis. They are only looking at the report. So if you have irrelevant graphs or below average graphs and a below average report, your data study will be rejected. And that is why data visualization and reporting are most important steps in this entire process. Now, moving on, as I told you, data analytics find its application across industries, across sectors, and across departments. You name a field, you name an industry, be it healthcare, marketing, finance, retail, BI, e-commerce, FMCG, supply chain industries, you just name the industry and data analytics find its application there, be it optimizing operations or credit risk management, inventory management, sales forecasting, campaign effectiveness, social media marketing, customer segmentation. The application is endless. And this shows you the actual scope of the entire the actual scope of what is happening, how uh, far we have come with this field and the opportunity that data analytics and data science field holds for you. The career opportunities, the scope is unlimited because you're not bound to a particular industry or you're not bound to a particular department. Now, these are your just an introduction to the mentors, your tutors who will be teaching you the courses throughout both data analytics and data science. I myself, Jatin Sahnan, as Vikas introduced, apart from me, there is Mr. Gaurav Sethi, who is the lead project manager with Air India, Vandana Baburao, who is a data scientist with PwC, and Ritika Kasturi, who is a data scientist with Wirecard. Sorry. Now, moving on, obviously, the main question is that why you go ahead with IM skills. And I would like to summarize it in 4 points. Number one, we offer interactive live training. So there are no recorded classes, or if you go with a traditional course, then the all the sessions, all the course for all the courses will be held on live Zoom calls like this, where we'll have two-way communication, all right, between the teachers and the students. So basically, what we're doing is we are mimicking a traditional classroom setting in an online environment. All the courses, all the sessions will be on live Zoom calls with two-way communication. Number two, we help, we provide in end-to-end placement support. All right, obviously, placement is one of the criteria you're doing this course, and we provide you end-to-end placement support. All right, and once you complete the course and you sit through placements and you get a job, and 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years down the line, you want to change your job, or you want to change your job or shift to a different industry or whatever, you can again come back to us through our exclusive job portal access for alumni, and you can access to different openings, job openings that we have at that point of time. And also the alumni, you can connect with the alumni who can refer you to that particular companies if they have job openings in their particular companies. And through that also, you can get a job even 4 years, 5 years, or 10 years down the line. So through our placement after the course and our exclusive job portal access for alumni, we are ensuring career opportunities for lifetime. Number three, lifetime access for all the recordings, all the study materials, and all the books or notes that you will be getting throughout the course is provided. All the sessions are recorded, and those session recordings are also available on your online portal, your learning management system portal. Apart from that, your notes, your study material, your assignments, everything is present on your LMS portal. And the access to this LMS portal is for lifetime. 2 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, if you want to come back, you want to upgrade your knowledge, you want to upgrade yourself in a particular tool, you can come back, you can go watch the sessions, you can practice, go through the notes, practice the assignments, updated assignments. We keep on updating our course, and 5 years or 6 years down the line, you can still keep on learning. So we are providing you a lifetime access to our learning management system. Number four, the faculty is not here to just to have a student-teacher relationship. We'll not come into the class, teach you, and go. No, we are here as your mentors. We are here to mentor you. We will be guiding you throughout the course, guiding you for your placements, guiding you throughout your projects, through assignments, which job you should apply, which job you should not apply, how you should, proceed with your career, whatever guidance you have, we are there to help you. We're there to mentor you as a faculty. Now let's talk about the data analytics, data science master course that we are talking about. Let's what it is all about. All right. So data analytics course is a 6 month course, and it provides you hands-on training in BI tools and Python, like Power BI, Tableau, and Python and R and Excel as well. Data science course, on the other hand, is a more hardcore developer technical oriented course, and it's a 9 months course and it focuses on advanced technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now, the question arises what to go with, whether I should go with data analytics or with data science. Let me clear it for you. If you're thinking with data to go ahead with data analytics course, there is no prerequisite. You can be from any field, you can be from any graduation background, you can be from any department or any working profession. You can easily go ahead with a data analytics course and work as a data analyst. All right. But if you want to go with data science course, because data science course is highly technical and it is more developer oriented, more coding oriented, then the prerequisite for a data science course is that either you should be from an engineering background, a technical background, a scientific background, or a statistical background. Then only I would recommend you to go ahead with data science course, else you go ahead with data analytics course. All right. Now our course programs were ranked #1 by Analytics Insight, by Statesman, and by Times Now. Now let's talk about the courses. Let's discuss a little bit curriculum that we'll be offering you, what topics we'll be covering. All right. So, #1, when we talk about data analytics, let's go back to um, uh, our data analytics methodology that we discussed. All right, let's correlate that. That is how we have built our curriculum based on that. All right. So the first step was, and the second step was data collection and data cleaning. All right. And as a working professional or as students, we have observed that any kind of data, whenever we are talking about some data and we want to observe some data, or we want to study some data, or we want to clean some data, bring it to a certain format, eventually all of that data ends up in an Excel file. All right, be it a Microsoft Excel file or a CSV file, but Microsoft Excel is the application that is specifically being used for data viewing, data storing, all right, for data collection. And that is why we have introduced Advanced Excel and VBA in order to make you proficient in data collection and data cleaning steps. Then comes data integration. And 95% of the industries out there, more than 95% of the industries, for data integration, for managing relational database, storing data in relational databases, they are using one language only, which is SQL. There might be different formats of SQL like Oracle SQL or MySQL or Microsoft SQL or Postgres SQL, but the basic syntax, the basic logic behind those remains the same. And that is why we have introduced SQL here. It is an important aspect of data analytics, and it will also make you proficient in the um, in the data integration step of data analytics methodology. All right. Then comes our, after data integration, if you remember, comes the data analysis and the data interpretation part. All right. Now, across industry, there are only two languages that are being used to carry out and code for data analysis algorithms. And these are Python and R. All right. Now, you can perform a complete data analysis in Python or you can perform a complete data analysis in R. The thing is, why we are teaching both of them is to increase your scope of job application. All right. So if a company is working on Python, you can still apply to that company. If a company is working in R, you can still apply to that company. We are not limiting your scope of applications. And that is why for analysis and interpretation, we have introduced both Python and R in the curriculum. We'll be teaching you both, starting from the basic to the advanced stages. And then comes the two most important steps of our process. the business intelligence process, the BI process, which is visualization and reporting. And in order to make you highly proficient in these two important steps, we are teaching you not two, but three different BI tools, which is Power BI, Tableau, and Alteryx. All right. These are three powerful BI tools which are most commonly used out there, and we are teaching you all three of them so that you're highly proficient in visualization and reporting. And also, we are increasing the scope of your job application, not limiting to you onto a particular tool. Company uses Power BI, you can apply. Company uses Tableau, you can apply. Company uses Alteryx, you can still apply. All right. That is how we have built our course so that we not only are making you proficient in the entire process, but also we are increasing the horizon of job application for you. Now, data science course, as I told you, on the other hand, is a highly technical, developer-oriented course, and that is why the course starts with a foundation uh, class, foundation session, where we would discuss about basics of mathematics, data management, data analytics, visualizations, basic machine learning concepts, so that once after this session, after the foundation course, every student in this class is at same level, because then we'll be heading on to the advanced stuff. Now, after that, obviously, we deal SQL because for data science, for any developing study, we need data. And in order to query that data or get that data, extract that data from databases, we need to have an understanding and learning of SQL. So we'll be teaching SQL. Then why Power BI is included here? Because though Power BI is a BI tool, but unlike other BI tools, Power BI has also some advanced capabilities, and it also helps and assists in data transformation, creating ETL and ELT pipelines. So Power BI, apart from a BI role, also has data transformation and visualization, interactive reporting role. So that is why we included this in data science course as well. And then obviously the two analytical languages, which is Python and R, both of them are included so that you can either code in R as well. You can apply to any of the companies. And then obviously the advanced studies, which falls under data science, which is statistics, because a lot of tests or algorithms are based on statistical methods and statistical theories, and then deep learning, and then machine learning. Machine learning is basically you take the algorithms and you do predictive modeling, and deep learning is nothing but a part of artificial intelligence, which is, as you can know, these days is highly intuitive and being used in various concepts, AI, as we call it. And deep learning is part of AI, where you use neural networks and highly complex CNNs and RNNs to make predictions and carry out different tasks. All right. Now, apart from the curriculum that we discussed, what our course carries are four USPs. Number one, master certification. So you'll have chance to earn not one, not two, but four different certifications. And how, I'll explain you a moment later, don't worry. Number two, our course is 100% tool driven. All right, we are not showing you some presentations, we are not showing you some videos. We'll get on the Zoom call, we will open that tool in our desktop and laptop, we will share the screen, and live, we would show you how to use that tool from basic to the advanced level. All right, 100% tool driven training. Number three, practical learning. As you can see, where all of the tutors, including myself, we are from the industry. With amongst four of us, we bring you 45 years of industrial experience. And through that industrial experience, our 100% focus is on real world applications that we discussed during the course. And by doing that, we are ensuring that you are job ready by the end of this course. Number four, 24/7 support. You get round the clock support from IM Sales team. No matter what, whatever query you have a doubt in a course, you have some administrative query or some query related to your fees or financing, whatever question you have, you can connect to us through email, through telephone, through text message, through WhatsApp, and anyone from our team, be it tutor or be it administrative counseling, placement counseling, anyone from our team will definitely be there to support you 24/7. Now let's introduce to some statistics, which which we want to share. As I told you, we have around 45,000 plus students trained. That means you have 45,000 plus strong alumni network when you become a part of IM Skills. Number two, our placement ratio is 81% per 100 students. That means out of 100 students, 81 students definitely get a placement. All right. And the highest salary that we have seen till now is 36 lakhs Indian rupees. That is the highest salary that we have seen till now across placements. And for my fellow students who have joined outside India, that amounts to around 43,000 US dollars per annum CTC. Now, these are some of the hiring partners. This is just a snapshot of various hiring partners, I would rather say, that we have joined with, we have collaboration with in order to provide you placements, guaranteed placements. And we have partnered with around 500 plus global companies so that we ensure that once you pass out the course, you have some job placements at your hand. All right. This is just to showcase you some of the placements that our past batch students have got after passing the course from IM Skills. As you can see, it is in different industries, in different departments, and that just reiterates the fact that after you pass a data analytics course, you can apply to any industry and any department. Data analytics does not fall under the conventional segregation of the industries and departments. Also, we would like to share some testimonials that our past students had shared with us. After getting placed, they shared gratitude with us, and we want to pass it on to you as well, so that you get the confidence that what we are saying, we will deliver that. We are delivering it, and we will deliver it to you as well. Now, as I was talking about that you have chance to earn 4 certifications, how? Now I'll explain. Once you complete a course, you will get a course completion certificate from IM Skills like this. And since we are an government approved educational institution, uh, the course completion certificate is accepted globally because we are a Indian government approved educational institution, right? And this is your first certificate that you'll get. After you complete your course, you will have a 1 month paid internship. The internship will be completely online. So even if you're working or you have some other commitments, don't worry, you can still be able to do the internship. And that one you will get after you complete that 1 month paid internship, you will get the internship completion certificate from IM Skills as well. So you got a course completion certificate and you get an internship completion certificate. That makes it two. And then after that, you will have chance to do unpaid internship, 1 month internship project with either of these companies, which is Quantium, Accenture, PwC, or Tata. All of these are global companies, as you can see, and you will have chance to do one of these internship projects with one of these companies. And once you complete those projects, you will get a certificate like this from that company. Since it's a global company that you're getting the certificate from, again, that certificate holds value, it adds value, accepted globally. And then we also offer you chance to earn an advanced analytics certificate from either Google or from Microsoft. So it's a separate exam that is held by Google and Microsoft. For Microsoft or for Google, we'll help you apply for the exam. We'll help you prepare for the exam. And once you pass the exam, you will be either a Google certified or a Microsoft certified data analyst. And these both certificates are highly valued in data analytics industry. These show you that your skill level is advanced and it adds value to your resume. And so in total, you have a chance to earn four certifications: a course completion certification, an internship certification, an internship project certificate, and a Google or a Microsoft certified data analytics or a data certification once you pass the exam. The same applies for data science course as well. You will get a course completion certificate, two internship certificates, and here you also have a certification exam from Google and Microsoft, but it will be different. For Google, it will be a professional data engineer certificate, and for Microsoft, it will be a professional program data science certificate. Both, again, the criteria is same. You have to apply for the exam. We'll help you prepare, and then once you pass the exam, you'll get the certificate. So in both the courses, you will have chance to add four certificates, four professional certificates to your resume. That would definitely add weightage to your resume when you go out and search for a job. Now, this is just to show you a summary of what salaries has been. The highest salary being, as I told you, 36 lakhs per annum CTC. And the average salary that we have seen across placements is around 12 lakhs per annum. CTC, that's CTC, 12 lakhs per annum for students outside India. That's around 13,000 US dollars per annum. CTC, that is the average salary across placements. And the average salary hike that from your current salary to after passing the course, after doing this course, the average salary hike that we have seen is around 20%. So, for example, if you're earning 100,000 a month after this course, on an average, we have observed that you get around 120,000 a month. And the highest salary hike that we saw, depending, there were various factors to it, the professional experience, the industry, and all. But the highest salary hike that we have seen cross placements is 150%. That's the highest salary hike. All right, so that is it from my side. Thank you for patiently listening and patiently being part of this. And the dice is now open for your questions and answers. Whatever questions, answers you have, please, you can ask them. You can write them in the chat. You can unmute yourself and ask them, and we'll be happy to answer those. Thank you.
Anybody who wishes to speak and ask their question, they can just raise their hand and I will unmute them.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yes. Like, where are the branches of IIM skills? Are there in Mumbai also or Thane area?
Nitin, it's a completely online education institution, so we are only present online. So we are our office is in New Delhi. We are headquartered out of New Delhi, but we don't have physical offices across anywhere. It's completely online. Everything is completely online, so we don't require some physical office presence in different cities.
Okay. What will be the class timings?
Yeah, Vikas will cover the batches. There are two batches, weekend and weekday batches. So Vikas will cover those, and Vikas will cover those after we have this Q&A. All right.
Okay.
Hello.
And
Hi.
Yeah, hi Gokul.
So you mentioned some global certification internships regarding, I mean, from Accenture, Citibank, and everything, right?
Yes.
I saw on the top right of that certificate, Forage, and these internships are actually free for everyone to do, right? Literally, anyone can do those internships, is what I think.
No, these are specific internship projects that have been created in with collaboration with IM Skills through a certain liaison, right? So these are not like available to everyone, and these are one of the certificates. These are project certificates. These are one of the certificates. But apart from that, you have a course certificate from our institution. Also, you have an internship certificate, which will be only exclusive to IM Skills students. And also these Microsoft and Google, we have a special rate for application to these exams. If you go outside and apply for these exams, it will cost you really high. To us, we have a special rate for that, and also we help you prepare for that because these are advanced certificates. And just don't go about the internship projects. It's the course teaching that we are also providing you, right? You can all obviously there are a lot of certificates out there. You can just go and get those certificates, but it's the learning and the placement that we are getting. That is the important aspect because Udemy will offer you a certificate but will not offer you a placement.
Hello.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर।
Yeah. Hello.
सर मान लो किसी को हिंदी में नहीं, इंग्लिश में नहीं समझ में आए सर, तो क्या हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट करेंगे टीचर ड्यूरिंग द क्लास?
निशांत, अगर आई मीन आई मैं बहुत ही फ्रैंकली आपको ये बात बताना चाहता हूँ कि एक जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड हैं, राइट? एंड इवन इफ वर्ल्ड में ना करें तो अक्रॉस इंडिया बहुत से लोग हिंदी नहीं समझते. So common language of teaching is English. And also, if you are becoming a data analyst, communication is one skill that you should be really good at.
बट सर
So
कंसेप्ट क्लियर करने के लिए पूछ रहा हूँ मैं, अगर मान लो कोई वर्ड नहीं समझ में आया तो क्या एक्सप्लेन कर सकता है टीचर?
टीचर आपको पर्सनली एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे, बट बार बार एक ही चीज नहीं की जाती क्योंकि एक कॉमन लेवल ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, कॉमन लेवल ऑफ लैंग्वेज है. ऑब्वियसली आपको हेल्प करेंगे, बट मैं आपको एडवाइस कर रहा हूँ कि अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि कम्युनिकेशन बेटर करके मैं किसी तरह काम चला लूंगा, तो बीइंग इन दिस फील्ड फॉर 14 ईयर्स आपको उस पर भी काम करना पड़ेगा. मैं आपको फ्रैंकली ये पहले ही बता रहा हूँ. हम आपको किसी भ्रम में हाँ करके बोले और फिर बाद में आपको जॉब में डिफिकल्टी आए, हम नहीं चाहते वैसा हो, राइट?
यस सर।
राइट. यस.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Jatin.
So
Yes. Hi, Pooja.
I have one question.
Yeah, Pooja, can you hold on?
Uh,
Uttam was asking earlier also. Yes, Uttam, carry on.
Okay.
Yeah. So when will like real time problem to solve. For example, if I start working, but if I start learning Python, so is this just you are telling us, or you are teaching us the how put it? You will be uh, the basic knowledge, or you will be giving us
No,
some
no.
real-time
Nothing
problem?
basic. We'll be giving you real-time problems. The projects, assignments are all real-time problems. There are no basic knowledge. Basic knowledge is just there. It will be a part of the
How?
course, but it will be to, because not all the students will be at same level. So we first
Yeah.
give basic knowledge and then we move on to advanced.
So for example, you will be giving us the full A to Z like data analytics teaching. Like for example,
Yes.
I know Python a little basic knowledge I have. So you will
Okay.
be teaching us like giving a project where we can work on Excel. Then we will teach us
Yes.
how I can integrate this with my data analytics. In this way, we are
Yes.
learning, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes, Pooja.
Yeah, Mr. Jatin, actually, I was asking if someone is okay with Excel. See, I'm speaking about myself only. I have worked
Okay.
in Excel. I'm working now. So I have no idea about Python. So will it be easy for me to learn Python and Power BI and all
Yes,
what
yes,
you are
yes.
going to teach?
There, see, as a data analytics, we are not teaching you, like you are not required to hardcore code, do hardcore coding or use. And Power BI is a very basic tool. It's much easier than Excel
Okay.
once you see it.
Okay.
So there, for data analytics, the focus is on your analytical skills, how you use those tools to
Hmm.
understand the data, do
Hmm.
some analysis, and then provide conclusions, because your conclusions will be used for decision making and strategies.
Yeah, for sure. See,
So
suppose I am
that is
getting
the
a
business
bank.
perspective. It is more of a business oriented thing rather than a technical oriented thing. So don't worry. You
Hmm.
will be, if you're doing Excel, no problem. You will still be able to do other tools as
Okay. So suppose I am taking an example. Suppose I am calculating for attrition rate. I am working in HR department. So suppose last time our attrition rate was 3%, and this time our attrition is say 4.5%, right? So how BI or how your tool will help us to find the reason and all the things for 3,000 employees?
well. Yeah, that is what we train you in data analytics, right?
Hmm.
That is what it is all about, to answer
Like
how.
this is just a number, right? 3% to 4.5%, just 1.5% of
Yes.
increase in attrition rate. So it will give the result in quantitative only, no? Not qualitative manner.
No. So your job is to interpret the quantitative into qualitative. That is your job
Yeah.
as an analyst, and that is what we will train you in.
Okay. So I think just like in Excel, we work on numbers only, and then interpretation part is on human brain, how we treat the data, how we take the result. So is there will be role for AI also in data analytics or only in data scientists only AI role will be there?
Okay, I'll just clear this very clearly. AI
Uh,
is not doing anything.
hmm,
There's suddenly such a big hue and cry around AI, and everyone wants to use AI in everything. AI
yeah,
is nothing. AI is
hmm,
just an artificial brain created by individuals like me and you.
yeah,
So they only know what we know. They are not
hmm,
teaching you anything better than that.
yeah,
All right, number one, as an
okay,
analyst, why this analyst job is still surviving, and why are not companies just using AI
yeah,
and they stop hiring analysts? Why?
yeah,
Companies like Nvidia, company like Facebook, company like Google, who have developed such strong, or
hmm,
Microsoft, who have developed such strong AI algorithms, or chat GPTs and Geminis and Copilots. Why are they
yeah,
still hiring data analysts, and why they do have the team of data analysts? Because
hmm,
AI will only be a small part of someone's brain who has created that AI.
yeah,
AI does not know how corona will infect. AI does not know how something happened. A bill was introduced in the parliament, so now it will affect the financial market tomorrow.
hmm,
AI will not know that.
yeah, sure.
So for that, analysts are there, and that is where your brain will come into play. And these tools will help you to more. Excel has its limitation.
Yeah, sure.
These tools will help you to drill you more, to create cross analysis, to even do hardcore advanced statistical
Hmm,
analysis
hmm,
that, and on a data which has more than 2 lakh or 3 lakh entries.
yeah.
So that is why these tools are there, to help you analyze that data and understand that data, and then interpret the results, and then provide for strategies.
Okay, so just my last query. Suppose I learned the program, whatever you are teaching, like data analysis and data scientist, then I learned something. Like initial phase, assume, we suppose ki, yes, we have learned everything. But when we go to the ground and we perform the practical job, then we feel ki no, this is where I'm lacking and I need help. So that kind of support or helping hand will be there with me, or I have to do it by myself only.
See, obviously, we can't help you for your job, right? No one does that.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if you pass out of the college, your professor will not come and help you in your jobs. For that, you have your
Okay.
job on the job trainings, on the
Yes.
job, everything. There's a
I want
segregation.
to say कि I'm not
But
asking for help in particular
but
job, but I'm
let
asking
me
about
complete.
the
Let me
if
complete.
somewhere
Yeah,
I get okay, okay. My
let me
point was
complete.
different. Actually, you are taking it in different
No,
angle.
no, I'm
That's why
coming
I
to you.
started this speaking.
So if you pass a course for Python and then say next year there is some upgrade in Python packages, right?
Hmm.
And
Okay.
suddenly you feel like a need that, okay, I'm not understanding this.
Hmm.
So the tool has upgraded and I need to learn about it. You can always come back. You can
Hmm.
attend the sessions. You can view the recorded sessions for our, because we keep on regularly updating our curriculum because we need to be updated what we are teaching, right? It needs to be in terms with what there is present right now.
Yeah.
So even 1 year or 2 years out down the line, when you're
Hmm.
in job, you can always come back. You can watch the recording sessions. You can also attend the sessions. We have a provision for that, and you can
Okay.
update yourself in that particular course.
Okay. Okay. That's all. Thank you.
Yes,
Uh,
Parvez.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. I
Yes, good evening,
had
Parvez.
I had a query that currently I am in the eighth semester of my BTech degree and I'm pursuing an internship.
Okay.
So I don't want to do that internship. So I was just asking that the internship that I will be doing here, will it be applicable for my college? Like what kind of structure will be that for that internship,
This
for that
internship
study?
is not, it should, I don't think it will be applicable for an engineering college. I'm not sure about that, Parvez. These internships are purely designed for your, just to add weightage to your resume when you go out for job application. So I'm not sure whether these internships would be applicable to your particular college. I think uh, you can probably confirm from your college whether these internships should be applicable. They would be the better people to answer this.
Okay, sir, surely. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, sir. I have a
Yeah,
question.
right.
Oh, so actually, I'm from the healthcare professional. Like currently, I am working in a MNC. So my
Okay.
part role is here very different. Like I'm very non-technical part. So when I enroll in these courses, so I was thinking of data scientist earlier. So as you explained that if you are from the non-technical background, then data analyst would be more preferable. So
Yes.
like right, because I thought searching about it, that data scientist, so it is a more comprehensive course, right? Data scientist.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
It is a
like
more advanced and a more comprehensive course. And I would, even in industry, they prefer someone from technical background. That's a requirement. The person should have a technical qualification, and also
okay.
it will. I, in my personal experience, it would be difficult for you to immediately because when we
Hmm.
start this course, we assume that you have the basic understanding of mathematical and technical concepts, and you have a knack for coding. You understand data structures, you understand data types. So all of
Okay.
that, it's a basic assumption that when you're sitting in a data science course. So then you will
Okay.
have, if you're not from that background, you'll have a problem grasping, you'll have a problem catching up,
Okay.
and then obviously the job application scenario is also bleak because companies do specifically mention in case of data scientists that they need a professional scientific educational degree.
Okay. Okay, got your point. And if what are the platform for job for the data analyst? Like there would be limited job opportunities for data analytics,
No,
or
data analysts, as I told you, data analysts can be applied to any industry. There are a lot of data analysts have more opportunities.
oh,
Um, Healthcare or pharmaceutical, supply chain, hospitality, retail, everywhere data analysts are required. They and all of them are having data analytics requirement. And even if they're not hiring data analytics team, they are handing over their projects to companies like BCG or McKinsey or Accenture, and these they are scaling at a very good level, and they keep on hiring data analytics. So the job scenario is really good for data analysts, right?
Okay. In terms of salary wise, also like it would be like not much poor. It's also good, right? In term of salary wise.
Yes, yes. I mean, if you have like no experience at all, then you
Okay.
obviously you're changing field. So you'll be
Okay.
counted as a fresher. The fresher salary usually ranges from 5 to 6 lakhs per annum,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But once you start working, you get 2 years experience, then there's a steady increase and a good increase salary-wise.
Okay, thank you. My another question is related to the internship part. So the internship you will provide in the data analytic course is for only 1 month duration, right?
There are two. One is internship, and another is internship project. Both of them will be there. Yes, 1 month each.
Okay, means overall 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so since this is a very practical field and technical part is also there, so is this duration is sufficient for us as I am from the non-technical part? So means
This is
is
not a
there
technical. See, analytics is not a technical oriented part. Analytics is more into how you think, how you analyze, and how you can understand the data and how you can
okay,
interpret it. So I have
okay,
seen analysts who are much better than engineers, and they are not from an engineering background. So just don't
okay,
keep that bias in your mind that I'm from a non-technical background, so I'm myself. Don't worry.
okay, thanks. Got it.
Yes, anyone else who has a question?
Sir,
Yes, I have one question.
Yes, Nitin.
Yes, like how much experience candidates like if I'm having 20 years of work experience, so transitioning into data analytics or data science course, how it will be uh, how it will be done, or is it possible or feasibility factor? And
Nitin, what is
apart
your
from that,
what is your experience in?
I'm into procurement, supply chain. I have a past experience like 2 years in production, then ERP implementation I have done. Then I have been into logistics for 3 years. Then for in procurement, I am there from last 12 years.
Yeah, okay. So Nitin, see, when and this goes for anyone who has a good amount of experience, when you gather this type of experience, right? Like 10 to 20 years, more than 10 years, I would rather say more than 8 years. The moment you cross more than 8 years of experience, how you would approach is first, I would suggest you to go with data analytics, not data science, because that is not the field for you, number one. Number two, I would recommend you to only look out for for job, data analytics job. Obviously, data analytics will push you with your experience. It could definitely enhance your value. But in this kind of experience, you need to, you should bank on this experience. You should utilize this experience to get you more salary. So for that, I would recommend you to only look out for jobs in supply chains or in procurement analytics and that kind of, in purchase analytics basically,
Yes, and
because
will this
that will
course?
recognize your 20 years of experience.
Yes, yes, yeah, and uh, in this course also, this portion will be covered like application in various fields, so which include supply chain or procurement
Yeah, no,
analytics.
no. So we will be discussing. See, data analytics, the beauty of data analytics is that the concept remains the same. The data
Okay,
changes.
the data
Now,
changing.
as
Okay.
as a the third part of which is basically, creating strategy and understanding the data, that is where your experience comes in. Now, as a 20 years of experience, you can easily understand what the market is all about. So when you do the study, anyone who is a fresher, you'll be able to give much better insight about supply chain after doing that study, because it will be much easier for you to understand the supply chain data. So that
Yes.
is where your experience comes into play. That is where your understanding comes into play. The process of doing the analysis remains the same. The only thing that is changing is the type of data.
Yeah. Okay. And one more thing is that one there is a job guaranteed course is also there in here
Yes.
in
Vikas
the
will shortly
curriculum.
discuss about it. Vikas will discuss about that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think Vikas, you can take over. You can discuss about the batch timings and the fees. And
Hello.
yes, Gautam, you have a question?
Yes, sir. Yeah, accounting person can do this course.
Yes, Gautam. Financial analytics is there are a lot of analytics happening in financial departments as well. And you understand accounting data. There is a lot of financial analytics involves studying of profit and loss statements, balance sheets, that kind of
Yeah,
data. So you have the understanding of that data, and you once you carry the data analytics skill, you can definitely apply for jobs in those sectors.
yeah. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, good evening.
Yes, hi, good evening.
Okay, please, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, the course data analytics, does it involve complex calculations such that someone that is not highly proficient in, let's say, mathematics and calculations can cope?
Yes,
I
so
mean,
the course has tools, and we will teach you how to use tools to carry out complex calculations for you. So it is basically an advanced calculator. So you don't have to worry
okay.
about mathematics and advanced calculations.
Oh, okay, okay. And also, I've not heard anything about payment. Is it an unpaid internship?
One of the internships is paid for 1 month, and one of the internships is unpaid.
You said one is paid and one is unpaid.
Yes, two internships you would get.
Okay, two internships, which are data analytics and data science.
Both of them. Both of us separate courses. Data analytics is separate, data science is separate.
Oh, okay, okay. So I want to understand when are we starting the next session and what is expected of us as a
Yes.
prospective students in terms of payment?
Okay, so Vikas will start that. Vikas will handle that. Vikas, I think you can start.
Yes, I'll take over from here and I'll explain everything about the internships, the payment procedure, how you can take admissions, and if you still have any questions related to the course, I will be able to answer that. Plus, I will be I will be making you guys walk through your student portal because that is the uh, one-stop destination where you will find your class recordings, session recordings, assignments, projects, and everything. Okay. So allow me to share
Okay.
my screen. Just give me a second. Okay. You can mute yourself, Unite. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Just a quick response in the chat with a yes or no. Can you please help me with that? Okay. All right. So as Jatin sir showed in his presentation about the data analytics and the data science, very quickly walking through the courses once again. Just a quick overview, a recap of what you will be getting out of the course. Okay. So in the data analytics master course, the duration will be 6 months. Okay. It will be an instructor-led interact with live and interactive classes job guarantee course. The courses will be in alignment with Google and Microsoft, and it is an approved it is an affiliation with the MSME Department of Government of India. So the certificates that you will get will have the government's accreditation on it. Okay. And for the data science course, it will be an 11 months of journey with us, and it will also be a job guarantee course. All right. Moving further, in the data analytics course, you will have 160 plus hours of lectures, 100 plus hours of assignments, 8 live projects, and 10 case studies. In the data science course, you have 300 hours of lectures, 150 plus hours of assignments, 6 live projects, and 10 case studies. And
Your
these
voice is
courses
breaking.
completely
Your voice is breaking.
data driven. So you will love this. Okay. And the data it will have 1 month of internship. I'm sorry, Nathan, are you asking something?
Your voice was breaking. Can you please repeat?
Is it okay now? First of all, just clarify that.
Yes, now it is okay. Now it is okay.
Okay. All right. So I was telling you guys that there will be 300 plus hours of lectures, 150 plus hours of assignments, live projects and case studies are there. That will make both the courses practically driven. So each and everything that you will learn and both the courses, you will start from a basic level, and then step by step through practical training, you will be taken to the advanced level. And both the courses involve 24/7 support. The data science course will cover 17 tools compared to data analytics, which only has 7 tools. But both the courses will have 1 month of paid internship and 100% placement guarantee. Okay. And one of the major USPs
How
of
this
both the courses,
works?
the placement guarantee, the guarantee part, I'll explain that. I'll come to the placements as well. Okay. But first of all, let's take a
Okay, okay.
walk through your student portal, okay? Because the point that you see here, LMS lifetime access, this is one of the major USPs of our course because the student portal that you will have, it will contain your session recordings, your assignments, projects, and everything, okay? And if you enroll with IIM skills, then you will be given lifetime access to that student portal. So even if you have completed the course after 6 months of journey, after 11 months of journey, if you're taking the data science course, if you wish to revise some topics again, if you feel that there is some new upgradations in the tools that you wish to learn, you can always come back to us. You can take access of the classes once again, and that too without paying any additional cost. Okay, so let's take a look at how your student portal is going to be like. So once you will log in your student portal, this is how you can navigate through the courses. So you just have to go to the My Courses section, and you can go in the In Progress section. And this is My LMS. So in My LMS, you are finding 3 courses: Content Writing, Data Analytics, and Data Science. So let's take Data Analytics Master Course for an example. Once you click on that, just go to the Curriculum section. In the curriculum section, you will be able to find all the modules bifurcated in a manner that it is very easy for you to navigate through each and every module. As you can see, it is data analytics using Excel and VBA. That is the first module that we'll start with. Then comes data analytics using Python. Then it comes data analytics using Tableau. Okay. And all the modules will have separate sections, such as we have session recordings. We have session recordings for weekend and session recordings for weekday. Most of you must be aware that we have different batches. We run a batch on weekend and we run a batch on weekday. So regardless of the batch that you will choose, you just have to come to this student portal and scroll down to the bottom to find the latest class recording. For example, there was a class that was taken yesterday itself by Miss Vantana for Advanced Excel. A new batch started just 2 days ago. So, if anybody from that class, if they have missed any particular, if they have missed any topic, or if they have missed the whole class, they can come to the student portal and they can access this class recording. So, this will act as a backup for you. Okay, that is the major advantage that you get in online classes, that you will always have a backup. Okay, and talking about the worksheets and the assignments, so what is worksheets? Worksheets are basically the files that your trainers are going to be using in the class. So trainers use their own files and assignments sometime in order to teach you. And if you want to take those assignments as reference points while practicing on your own, you can always come here. You can just download whatever worksheets that the trainers provided in the class, the trainers use in the class. So uh, they have been differentiated. In class one, there was a different worksheet. In class two, there was a different worksheet. In class three as well, there was a different worksheet. So accordingly, you can like take your reference points from here. All right. And weekly assignments, all of them have already been uploaded on LMS. You just have to come here, just have to click on this link, and you can find all the questions related to the assignments that you are required to do. Okay. So it's very easy to navigate LMS. This is how the student portal is going to look like. And there is one more thing that you can do with your LMS is that you can track your own progress. Yes, this is like a major factor that can come into play when you are tracking, when you are self-evaluating basically, that how much of the course you have covered. So you can do that by marking your lessons as completed. For example, this lesson is already completed by me. Okay, because and you will be able to see that, you will be able to observe that, because here you can see this is a green tick. All of them are marked as green tick except this one, this particular one. This one is not marked as green, so let's mark it as green. I'll read the lesson. Okay, and I'll complete this lesson as well. So what happens to the course progress? If you observed here, just give me a second. What happens to the course progress? It increases. Earlier it was somewhere around 81%, now it's at 85%. Okay, so the course progress has increased. And this is how you can track your own progress. And what will happen? You might have a question, what will happen if the course progress comes to 100%? You know that you have finished the course, and the continue button that you see here, it will change into download certificate. So this is how you can download your own certificate through this LMS. All right. Now coming back to the course, and now I'll explain the placement process and the internships. Okay, so you will basically have a 1 month paid internship. Now what does it mean? We have designed a particular internship with our partnered company, the Algebra Group, where you guys will be applying whatever you have learned so far in a professional setting. This will give you a kickstart in your data analytics journey, that is for sure. Secondly, it will validate your experience because we are going to provide you a certificate for that. The internship will have flexible timings. It is a virtual internship, so you can work from anywhere in the world. Okay. And since it has flexible timing, so it is not going to clash with your prior work commitments as well. So that is the best part about this internship, and this is a paid internship, so you will get a stipend for it. So it will be 5,000 rupees as stipend. Okay. And there is another project based internship which will be done through Forage, and it will have four different companies involved, such as Accenture, PwC, TCS, and Quantium. Okay, I'll just you can see here PwC, Accenture, Quantium, and TCS. For that, you will get a certificate as well. Okay, from each company. Now, coming to the placement process, most of you have questions related to this, so I'll like simply explain this how this process is going to work. So we have been in this industry for the past 10 years. We have our own dedicated placement cell that has a very strong network with over 550 companies on a global level. Okay, so we are providing you placements not in just one particular city, not in just one particular state, not in just one particular country. The placements are worldwide. It's not just limited to India. It's available for Gulf countries, it's available for African countries, it's available for European countries, USA and Canada as well. Okay, we have students from all over the world. And you can see some of the names of the companies that are mentioned on the screen. All right. Now, how this process works, I'll explain that. Once your course will be completed, you will have your certifications with you and you have a portfolio developed already. So we'll do resume building first of all. Resume building is one of the most key important factors when you will be going for the placements, when you will go for the interviews, because your CV is the most important aspect of your profile, right? So in your CV, we'll attach all the skills that you have learned with us. We'll attach your certificates and the portfolio that you have developed, and we'll circulate that among different organizations that will be hiring at the time of your course completion. Okay. Plus, the the preference is taken by our placement team from you, that in which particular location do you want to get placed. Let's suppose somebody is from Delhi and they want to get placed in Delhi location, so we'll prioritize the opportunities that are available in Delhi for that particular individual. Okay, so we'll always take your preference into consideration. Second thing is mock interview preparation. Now, once your CV has been circulated, so you start getting interview calls. Okay. And once you are selected for a particular interview, then you will have to prepare for that interview, and we help you for that as well. So we have our own dedicated placement cell that will arrange for practice interviews with you. Will teach you how to handle yourself. Will teach you will give soft skills training such as communication skills, problem solving, critical thinking questions will be given to you. Okay, and questions related to the tools that you have learned. Okay, so that you are well prepared before you appear for the actual interview. Okay, and the interviews will be provided to you once like the interviews are scheduled until the time you get placed. Okay, so we'll keep on providing the interview opportunities until you get the job. That's the placement process that we follow. Now let's talk about the batches, the admission process, and the fees part. Okay, so our upcoming batches are from 22nd
One thing
December
about
and yes, yes,
hello.
Mr. Kadam.
One thing about
Yes.
the job guarantee program, which you
Mm-hmm.
said, like how like the internship will be for 1 month, okay?
Yes.
And after that, how this job guarantee program works then?
So the job guarantee program is a different aspect of the course. I'll explain because we have three options of the course. Okay. So I'll explain that. Kindly be a little bit patient. I'll just explain that for you. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much. So we have our upcoming batches starting from 22nd December and 16th January. We just recently started with our weekday batch, so there is no weekday batch available for this month. Now we'll start directly in Jan. Okay. And weekend batch is going to begin from 22nd December 2024. And the batches will be on every Saturday, Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. if you're opting the weekend batch. And for the weekday batch, the classes will be on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And timings will be 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay. So I just wanted to do a quick survey here. How many of you are planning to enroll for the weekend batch and how many of you are planning to enroll for the weekday batch? If you can just give me a response in the chat by typing yes or by typing weekend if you're taking the weekend batch and weekday if you're taking the weekday batch. So I'll just have a quick idea in my mind. Weekday, weekend from Jan. Okay, you would like to join the January batch which will have weekend classes. Okay. Weekday for Pradeep. Parvez, you would like to start with the weekend batch. Piyush for the weekend batch. Okay. Peter, you would like to start with the weekday batch. Okay, great. Hibu for weekend. Okay. Okay, so I have a general idea. Now we have three different options that you can choose from for this particular course. We have a self-paced program, we have a job assist program, and we have a job guarantee program. So, what is the difference between all three? Self-paced program, as the name suggests, it you will have a self-pace in this. You will not be provided with any live class recordings. Sorry, class recordings will be given to you, but live classes will not be given to you. So there will be no live class sessions for you. The LMS access is only given for 1 year, not more than that. But you'll still be provided with placement portal access from where you can apply for jobs. Okay. So if you're somebody who is a beginner, I would not recommend you to take the self-paced program because it's not worth it, right? It's as good as learning from YouTube. However, if you're still interested, then the course fee would be 24,900 plus 18% GST, making it 29,382 rupees. Now the options that most of the people take, they are either the job assist program and the job guarantee program. So whatever I've explained in the course so far, they both all these things are included in both the options. Okay, except in the job assist program, there is no guarantee regarding the placement. But in the job guarantee program, there is complete assurance of the placement because in the job guarantee program, we will provide you with a written agreement between the trainer and between the institute and the student that IIM Skills guarantees your placement, provided you meet our placement eligibility criteria. And if in case we are unable to get you placed, then except the training cost, the full fees will be refunded to you. Okay. This is not applicable in the job assist program. In the job assist program, you will be given resume building sessions, mock interview training, and interviews will still be provided to you. But the institute does not take any accountability of getting you a job. But in the job guarantee, we are taking complete accountability. Okay. So there will be a major difference in the price structure as well. For the job assist program, the price will be 49,900 plus 18% GST, which will make it 58,882 rupees. And for the job guarantee program, the fees would be 1,49,900 plus 18% GST, making it 1,76,882 rupees. Now, Mr. Kadam, to answer your question, how does the job guarantee program works? So, as explained, there will be a written agreement between the institute and the
Again,
student
voice is
that,
breaking.
hello, am I audible now? Okay. So, as I explained that in the job guarantee program, the institute takes complete accountability of getting you a job. There will be a written agreement between you and the institute. Okay. And there is money back clause as well. How does this work? So we have a very good network with many companies over the last 10 years. Some of these companies, they directly approach us for their hiring purpose. Okay. And they exclusively hire our students only. They do not go anywhere else. You will not be able to find their job openings on any platform, be it LinkedIn, be it Naukri.com, be it Indeed. You will not find it on a third party platform. They directly recruit from us. Those openings will be prioritized for the people who are taking the job guarantee course. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work for the job guarantee students. But it does not mean that if anybody who is taking the job assistance program, there will be any kind of differentiation. Opportunities will still be equal, and there will be unlimited interviews. There are no limited interviews. There will be unlimited interviews until the time you get the job. For
Yes,
the
and
job
how
assistance
much,
program,
like, what will be the criteria, like lectures attendance or marks on
yes.
assignments?
Yes, there is key metrics for the job guarantee course, and I would say that this is something that we expect from every student. Somebody was asking like, what do you expect from the students? We expect you to have mandatory participation in every group project slash activity or hackathon. Hackathon is like a competition provided by the trainers. Okay, and mandatory attendance of minimum 90% is required. See, if you're doing the course, then you do it well. So we expect you to give 100% efforts in the course. Now I understand people might have questions that how will they achieve 90% attendance because they have other commitments as well, and I truly understand that. So the 90% attendance can be maintained by watching both the live classes and the recorded videos as well. So even if you miss any class, just watch the recorded video, mark the lesson as complete on your LMS, and you are good to go. So this is how you can meet your attendance criteria. But you will have to participate in the internship. You will have to submit all the assignments and the projects on timely basis. That is what we expect from you if you're taking the course. Not just job guarantee, but I would say that this applies for everybody. Okay, but like these are the key metrics for the job guarantee program. And
And
in the job guarantee program, if you are unable to get placed by us, then 1 lakh plus 18% GST will be refunded. As you can see on my screen, it's clearly written, and this is what we'll mention in the MOU as well, the Memorandum of Understanding. Okay, so I hope this part is clear to everybody. If you still have any questions, please feel free to ask.
I have one question. The second program which you have told, job assisted one, is the one-on-one mentorship is available for this program also? One-on-one mentorship.
No, no, there will be weekly grouped out solving sessions, but one-on-one mentorship is not available.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only available for the job guarantee program. Okay, any other questions?
And what is the slot for one in one batch? How many students?
Approximately 20 to 25 students. That is the batch size that we have. It ranges from 20 to 25. So it's not much. It's very easy for students as well to attend the class without ideas,
Okay.
and trainers also get to every student's doubts and queries. Okay, anybody else with any other question? I suppose not. So I'll talk about the fees part here. Okay. So for the job assist program, the fees would be 58,882 rupees. And for the job guarantee program, the fees would be 1,76,882 rupees. How can you pay? Okay. Also, I would like to translate that. So it's around 700 US dollars for the job assistance program. So if somebody who is in the session not from India, they would like to know the fees in a different currency. So I would say in terms of US dollars, it will be around 700 US dollars. And this particular program, the job guarantee program, will cost you somewhere around 1500 or 1800 US dollars, I would say. Okay, now how can you pay? Either you can make a one-time payment through debit card, UPI, credit card, or bank transfer, or else you can go for 12 months interest-free installments through Bajaj Finance. Okay, this is only applicable for the for Indian people because it's done through Indian banks. So anybody who is not from India, this will not be applicable for you. You will have to rely on the one-time payment. Okay. So easy EMIs are available. You can pay in 12 no cost installments. There will be no interest charge, and there will be no charges on the processing fee as well. Everything will be bared by IIM Skills, and you just have to bear your monthly expense of the installments. Okay. So it is applicable on both the programs in for even for the job assist program and even for the job guarantee program. You can take 12 months installments. Okay. And 100% money back guarantee. If you do not like our course, you can claim 100% money return after your first session, applicable for both the programs. If you do not like the first class, you can ask for the full refund of the fees, but uh, you'll have to uh, inform us within 24 hours after taking the first session. So I hope everything is clear to you guys.
Yeah,
Just want to,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, yes, Peter,
Sorry.
tell me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you said that it's not like international people are not part of it in terms of the installments?
In terms of the installments, see, the international people cannot take the installments. The precise reason is because the process is done through Indian banks. And obviously, since you're not from India, so you do not have any Indian bank account. But if you know somebody from India who can do that on your behalf, you're most welcome to do that. But since you're not from India, and I assumed you do not have any Indian bank account, so you will have to rely on one-time payment.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's
Yes, yes. Okay. Now I would just like to do a quick survey once again. How many of you are willing to enroll for the job assistance program, and how many of you are willing to enroll for the job guarantee program? Type JA if you're looking for assistance, and type GG if you're looking for guarantee program. Kennedy, you would like to enroll for the guarantee program. That's great. Kanika for assistance. All right. Nagarajan for assistance. Hibu for assistance. Okay. Piyush Singh for Piyush, right? You wrote go. So I am assuming that you are planning for the guarantee program. Unite as well for guarantee program. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, all right. Now that I have a like good idea of how many of you are enrolling for our programs, so as many of you are eager to start the course from the upcoming batches, and you have given us your valuable time to attend this session, we are happy to provide all the demo participants with an exclusive offer for our data analytics and data science course. So all our demo participants will get a 10% discount on the total course fee, regardless of the course you take or the batch that you select. A 10% discount on the total course fee. This is a token of appreciation from our side to help you register for the course and at the same time save your money as well. So, in order to grab this offer and block your seat for your desired batch, you need to pay the registration fee today, which will be considered as part of your course fee. So the registration amount is 10,000 rupees or 120 US dollars. And the remaining balance you can pay for the weekend batch before the batch starts. That means before 22nd December, you can pay if you're enrolling for the weekend batch. And for the weekday batch, you will have to pay before this month ends. Because you'll have to pay within this month. Okay. This will help you to secure your seat at the discounted price. So I'm dropping a link here. This is for 10,000 INR. Okay. And I'm dropping another link which will be of 120 US dollars. Kanika, the batch is starting for the weekend, 22nd December. And for the weekday batch, you'll have to wait until 16 Jan. We just started with our weekday batch. Three classes have been taken. Today was the third class. So if you wish to enroll as soon as possible, if you're going for the weekday batch, then you can also enroll for the ongoing batch. And this applies to everybody. If you're planning for weekday batch, you can still enroll for the ongoing batch. You can take the first three classes as recorded videos, and you can start watching the live sessions from next week onwards. That will be next Tuesday. Okay. So I've dropped two links in the chat box. One is for 10,000 INR and one will be for 120 USD. Both the links are valid till 12 p.m. midnight. Okay. So the for people who are not in India, that means you only have 2 hours. Okay. So you can copy those links and paste them in your notes, and you can pay the registration amount before 12 o'clock to block your seat and grab the discount. And remember, this is a limited time offer, so you'll have to act fast. And the balance amount must be paid before the batch begins for the weekend. And for if you're in a weekday batch, then you have to make the balance payment within this month in order to grab the discount. I hope everything is clear. If you still have any questions pertaining to the registration process, you can ask them now. Any question, guys? I'm assuming there are no further questions. So, thank you so much for joining today's session. Before I go and before I end this session, I would just like to
Sir,
get a quick.
sir,
Yeah.
listen now.
Yes, Nikita.
सर आप जब जब इस आफ्टर 5th मंथ 6th मंथ में इंटर्नशिप होगा क्या
6 months आपके
इंटर्नशिप
कोर्स में लगते हैं, 6 months का आपका कोर्स होता है, उसके बाद 1 month इंटर्नशिप होता है।
मतलब 7 मंथ तो पूरा ही लग जाएगा मतलब ऐसा
ठीक है, 7 months लगेगा।
अगर 3 और 4 मंथ में अगर कंप्लीट करना है मतलब अगर मैंने मतलब मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा ज्यादा आता भी है तो कुछ हो सकता है मतलब
तो
जल्दी
आप
से प्लेसमेंट हो
तो
जाए
आप सेल्फ पेस्ड वाला कोर्स ऑप्ट कर सकते हो। सेल्फ पेस्ड कोर्स में आप अपने पेज पे उसको सारे क्लास वीडियोस देख सकते
नहीं
हो।
नहीं मतलब ऐसा कुछ नहीं अगर नहीं भी हो पाए तो मतलब आप लोग ऐसा कुछ
नहीं, ऐसा ऑप्शन नहीं है
यस
कि
मैं उनसे
because we have to make your profile in a particular manner, right? आपका पोर्टफोलियो डेवलप करा
ओके
जाता है। Without that, getting a placement would be very difficult, right? And in order to develop your portfolio, they will have to provide you with internships. You will have to do the projects that will give you, right? So there is a
ये
certain way to approach the placements, okay? And that is why we have designed the course in such a manner that you do 6 months of training, do a 1 month paid internship, then a project internship, capstone projects will be given to you, and then apply for jobs.
so in 4 and 5th month you will provide us live projects na sir
Live projects will be given to you throughout the course.
after okay in 5th and 4th and 5th month na 5th and 6th and
No,
after
no,
that
throughout the course.
internships
Throughout the course, you will have live projects. So let's suppose you have learned Excel today. Okay. Your Excel
yeah
module has
yeah
been completed today. So today you'll get a project for the same. Okay, that will be a live project. We'll have to complete that, submit it. Okay. Then 1 month goes on, there will be a Python based project. Okay. Then you will do a Python
okay
project. Okay. Then 1 month goes on, then you'll
mm.
learn Power BI, you'll complete Power BI, you'll do a project in Power BI. Okay. Then you'll
okay
submit
okay
that. You will evaluate your progress throughout the entire
so
course. Okay.
which will be the best weekend batch or this Monday Tuesday
Depends on your schedule. It really matters. Like it doesn't really make any difference whether you take the weekend batch or the weekday batch. Depends on your schedule. In which batch you are
okay
more comfortable with joining.
okay sir okay
Yes,
thank you
you're welcome.
Yeah, sorry, how many days for the weekdays, please?
3 days, Peter. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and timings are 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That is as per Indian Standard Time. I would like to know where are you from?
I'm in London, UK.
You're in UK, so I believe that there is a 5.5 hours difference between India and UK. So
Yeah, so that would be around
the
3. Yeah,
classes will
around
be
3,
in the
3:30.
afternoon. You'll have to take the
Yeah,
classes in the afternoon.
yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, any further question? So Nagarajan has a question.
Like
That's
for
all explained.
experienced candidate, okay?
Uh-huh.
For an
Yes.
experienced candidate, 20 or
Yes.
20 plus years experience, or 15 plus experience candidate. Okay.
Correct.
So like,
Uh-huh.
and in like uh, how the payment salary will increase, and in this case, or they will have to like compromise on salary if they don't have that much of experience in data analytics or field.
Um, I would say that if unless you have some overlapping skills that you can leverage while transitioning your career in data analytics, then you might have to you might have to settle on a lower salary, okay, than your current one. But I would like to give you this answer based on your current profile. So I would like to know what do you currently do and how much CTC you are currently earning if you're comfortable sharing that. I mean, just don't share that. Just give me a a basic idea.
Like someone is earning suppose 17 if LPA,
17
okay?
LPA. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
post
in which domain are you
completion,
currently working?
procurement, supply chain.
Supply chain analytics would be a very good option for you.
So in this course,
Your
the
experience,
aspects of supply chain analytics will be covered, or
there will
procurement
be project
analytics
based,
will be covered.
there will be projects based on supply chain, okay? And how you can use that in your current profession in order to have a career growth, we'll teach you that. Okay, our trainers are going to help you with that. So I would not recommend you to do the course and go in a complete different direction. Okay, stick to supply chain only, in the supply chain industry, okay, because you have that experience. Okay, that experience is going nowhere. You just combine that with the technical skills of data analytics which you will learn from this institute, and you can then take your career in a forward direction, and you will have a steady growth in your salary package as well. So we provide an average industry hike of around 40 to 50% on your current CTC. So you can calculate based on your current earnings how much you can earn after the course is completed.
Okay, and mm, the query session on or the question answer session, will it be on which platform it will be, or it will be a
Zoom.
call on call?
No, it will be on Zoom. Okay, for people who are taking the job guarantee course, there will be one-on-one mentorship. Okay, and for them, you will be provide for you the number of your mentor will be provided. Like there will be a separate mentor, so you can contact them directly through WhatsApp. Okay, but I would not recommend directly calling. Just text them on WhatsApp. Okay, if they're available, they'll connect with you right away. If they're not, they'll give you a different time slot. Okay, and most of the times people have queries related to modules or tools like Python in which they have to do some kind of coding, right? So you cannot explain what is the problem that you're facing over a phone call. So you'll have to connect on a Zoom call meeting, share your screen, and show where is the error that you're facing, and the mentor is going to help you with that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, for people who are taking the job assistance program, you will have doubt solving sessions on every week. On a weekly basis, there will be a doubt solving class. So you can always attend it and you can ask all your doubts in that class, or you can make full use of your live class experience, because in the live class as well,
Yes, that will be
uh,
the most preferred one.
yeah, there will be a two interaction. The trainer is teaching you live, right? You can just simply ask your question directly to the trainer and get your doubts resolved in real time. All right. Any further question, Mr. Kadam or anybody else? I'm supposing no. So Thank you so much. It's been almost 2 hours now that you have attended this session. There are still 13 people in the session now. So I'm dropping the links again, okay, for the payment, okay, because if you pay the amount today, then you will block your seat at the discounted price, okay. So it's for 10,000 rupees for Indian residents and 120 US dollars for people staying outside of India. Remaining balance you can pay before the batches start. Okay. So I would like to end this session now. You can just copy the link and paste it in your notes, and then you can proceed for the registration. I would like to end the session in the next 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Thank you all for joining.